Hey there, I'm Chastity. Welcome back to another flow class. So today's class is for everyone. The gentle yogi, the beginner yogi, the intermediate yogi. No matter what level of yoga practice that you are at, you will benefit from this practice. So a few things that you might need. A couple of blocks. If you don't have blocks, it's okay. They're not necessary for class, but they will be helpful in some of our postures. Something else that you might need is a blanket if you have sensitive knees. Or maybe even a pillow if you would like to rest your head on a pillow during Shavasana. Okay, so grab any props that you may need, grab your water, your tea, and we're just going to meet in a comfortable seated position. So I'm going to take mine in a supported Virasana today, meaning that my knees are together, my feet are going to be on the outside of my hips. I'm going to take both blocks, stack them on top of each other, and align the blocks at my ankles. And I just sit down on the blocks. You can take this variation, you can also do this with a pillow instead of blocks. You can also just sit back on the heels or just come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Find a seat that feels good for you. Always know that you can elevate your hips by simply sitting on a couple of pillows. And once you feel comfortable in your seat, just close your eyes. And just observe what's happening within the body without feeling the need to really change or manipulate the breath too much. Just start to notice how you're breathing, what the breath feels like today, without judgment. Just observing and becoming aware of where we are starting our yoga practice. And start to notice the body. Notice where there's tension, where there's stress. Maybe you feel really sore or tight in an area of your body. And just start to notice all those little things. But also notice where in the body you feel free. What areas of the body feel really good today. Let's place our left hand to our belly and right hand to our heart space. Let's take a big inhale through the nose and sigh it out. And let's do that again. Inhale through the nose and sigh it out. And just breathe naturally in and out of your nose, trying to sit up a little bit taller. Breathing into the belly, so breathing into that left hand. Just starting to find a little bit more length in the inhales and a little more depth in the exhales. And drop the shoulders down your back. Release the tension in your jaw. Release the tension in the eyebrows and the eyelids. And drop the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Just focusing on our breath. How long can we inhale? How deep can we exhale? I'm just taking a few moments here before we start moving. Just to really feel and be in our bodies. How does it feel to take up space in your body? taking a moment of gratitude for your strong, beautiful, capable bodies, for getting you to your yoga mat today. Finding gratitude for everything it took to get to your yoga mat today. Everything you had to do, all the choices that you had to make. You've arrived to your yoga mat. You made it. So send a little wave of gratitude to yourself for making it. It's not always easy. And rest the palms down to the lap. And just start to find little movement through the neck. So this can be anything. Maybe just looking side to side. Just moving slowly and mindfully. Keeping the breath moving. Maybe you find little circles. Maybe you're just looking up, down, side to side. Whatever it may be, just be gentle with yourself here. The neck can be a very vulnerable place in the body. So move with your breath. Move with intention. And just notice what it really feels like to move the neck. And then start to find stillness, coming back to center. Take a big inhale through the nose, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. And start to blink the eyes open, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. All right. We're going to make our way to tabletop. If you have blocks, please make sure they are at the top corners of your mat so they are ready for you if you need them through practice. And take your time coming to tabletop. Shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Spreading wide through our fingers. Nice wide stance here. Nice and wide. Have a neutral spine first. Feel the crown of your head, so the very center of the top of your head, reaching forward. So you're looking down in between your hands. The neck is in line, the head is in line with the neck. Feel the shoulders drop down. And just start to feel the lower belly pull in. Slight engagement through our core. I want you to keep that engagement in your core as we move through table or cat-cow. So inhale, you start to drop the belly, pull the heart forward, maybe look up. And exhale, round through your upper spine. Really press the ground away from you. Tuck the chin in towards the neck. Inhale for cow pose. Arch the spine, look up. Shoulders move down the back. Exhale, cat pose. Round through the upper spine. Press the hands and feet down. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Let's move through a few more rounds here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, pull the belly in as you come to cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Nice and long. We're just going to flip our fingers around. So see if you could face your fingers towards your left leg. So switching the left fingertips around. Just like this. You get a slight wrist stretch, maybe even a little stretch into the forearm. If it feels okay, maybe lean back a little bit. Just intensify the stretch. Then flip that left hand back around. And now flip the right fingertips around. So now the right fingertips are facing the right leg. And breathe here. You can bend your right elbow. Maybe shift back a little bit. Just breathe. Good. And now coming back, regular tabletop, fingertips point forward, spread wide. Start to kick the left heel back. You're going to hover the left leg off the mat. Now notice here, when I lift my left leg, I don't arch through my back like that. You don't want to do that. Keep the lower belly pulling in. Press that left heel back, so strong. Stay here or reach the right fingertips forward as if you were shaking someone's hand. Press the ground away from you with that left hand. Reach through the right fingers, reach through the left heel. Belly pulls in. And breathe. Head stays in line with the neck. Take an inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Good. Little movement here. If you want to take cat-cows again, you can. Or maybe you just want to sway the head and hips side to side. Little movement, little freedom. Maybe you find some little circles through the neck again. Maybe you need to sit back on your heels and give the wrist a rest. Taking a child's pose. And when you're ready, coming back to tabletop. Find that long line of energy from the crown of your head out through the tailbone. Start to kickstand the right toes back. And on an inhale, lift the right leg up. Long line of energy. Press through that right heel, lift the lower belly up. Press the ground away from you, and then maybe reach the left fingertips forward. Good. Right shoulder moves away from the ear, down the back. Left fingertips reach forward, right heel reaches back. Take an inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Good, now you choose. You can press yourself to child's pose, or tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you're in downward facing dog, maybe it feels nice to pedal through the feet. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. Just finding a little movement that might feel nice. And starting to find a little stillness. You're still spreading nice and wide through the fingers, and really press the finger pads down. Feet are hips width distance or a little bit wider. Bend your knees a little bit so you can press your chest towards your thighs. Pull the belly up. Send your sits bones up to the ceiling so you're nice and tall and long through the spine. Relax the traps, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold at the back of your mat. If you're in child's pose, you can come through tabletop and just make your way to the back of the mat. Grab opposite elbows here, bend your knees as much as you need to. You want to feel that your chest is just resting on your thighs, so bend your knees. Go for it. Maybe shake the head out, maybe sway side to side. How's your breath? How's it going? Place your hands to your shins or fingertips in front of the toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. You can have your bend in your knees here if you need to. Good. Long spine here, just like in tabletop. Belly pulls in. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, slowly roll up through the spine. Your head is the last thing to come up. Nice and slow here, no need to rush. Roll the shoulders up and down your back. You're in Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms face out. Maybe close the eyes. Little tiny bend in the knees. And just really start to root down through your feet. So maybe you need to pick up the toes and then sort of splay the toes down. Feel all four corners of both feet rooted down. Shoulders down. Belly pulls in. Crown of the head reaches up. Softening across the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe palms meet, maybe look in between the thumbs. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take an inhale through your nose. Sigh it out. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, sweep the arms down as you fold and hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands to shins or fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk yourself back to downward facing dog or tabletop. From down dog, inhale, lift the heels, roll to plank pose, top of the push-up. So you can take this plank pose with your knees down if you'd like to. It's a little bit of a wider tabletop, so the hips are over, like way over the knees. Otherwise, we're in plank. Wherever you decide to go, press the hands down. Feel the toes and fingers pull towards each other. Maybe gentle rocks forward and back. Good. Lower the knees if you want to. Take an inhale. Make sure you're over those fingers. Exhale, bend the elbows into the side waist and lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes once you get there. Inhale, lift up. Low cobra. Good. Hug the elbows together. Pull the hands back so the heart energetically reaches forward. Relax the chin down towards the chest. One more inhale, maybe you lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press yourself to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. So as we move through our practice and as we start to flow more, really be mindful that you're moving with your breath. And start to become really mindful of how it feels to move in your body. So moving with a little bit more of intention. Take an inhale, and we're just gonna walk the feet to a forward fold at the top of our mat. If you're in child's pose, come through tabletop, and just make your way to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Feet or hips width distance. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. So bend the knees, sink the hips back, lift the chest and the arms up. If it feels better to reach the fingertips in front of you, you can do that. Lower belly pulls in, lifting the back of your heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms behind you, kind of like a skier. Finger or palms of the hands are reaching together. Inhale, reach the arms up, start to stand up straight. Exhale, cactus the arms, tiny upper back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the palms down. We're going to step the left toes back in a low lunge. And then set the left knee down. So you can keep the fingertips down, heart reaches forward. Or use those nice handy blocks. Palms on the blocks, underneath the shoulders. So you're just trying to get the shoulders down and the heart reaching forward. You can have the block on any setting that works for you. Belly pulls in. Take an inhale. Exhale, send the hips back, straighten the right leg, half splits. This is also where the blocks come in handy. Have it at the tall setting, medium setting, or even the low setting. You can also have a slight bend in this front right knee, it's okay. Flex the right foot. And just surrender here. Just fold down. Maybe let the head go. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend back into that right knee. Maybe move the blocks forward. Lift the back left knee and step the left foot next to right, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Feet hips width distance or big toes touching. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms back like a skier, like you're skiing down the mountain. Inhale, arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, cactus the arms, heart up. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the right toes back, low lunge. Then set the right knee down. Here we go, second side. Fingertips down, we're on 2 blocks. Heart forward, lower belly in. Press the left foot down. And just start to feel the left foot and the right knee hug in. Take an inhale. Exhale, send the hips back. Half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Maybe you have blocks. And just surrender, just fold. Maybe have a slight bend in that left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend back into the left knee. Lift the right knee, low lunge, and step the right foot next to left, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms behind you, skiing down a mountain. Inhale, arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale, sweep the arms up. From here, just flip the palms up. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend over to the right. Side body stretch. Root down through the left foot. Inhale, come up. Switch the palms. Exhale, bend over to the left. So grabbing the right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the left toes back. Left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Good. So shoulders down here. That left hip's moving forward, right hip's moving back. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm behind you, reach the left fingertips forward. Open twist. Press down through that right foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, belly in and twist. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, half splits. Maybe you want your blocks. We were just here. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend back into that right knee. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the back left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, left foot next to right. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms behind you. Little different here. Inhale, arms up. Start to bring the left knee up. One-legged Tadasana. Belly pulls in. Shoulders down, reaching up through the crown of your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the left arm behind you. Right fingertips reach forward, open twist. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Start to send that left leg back. Warrior 3. Bend your right knee if you need. You can always set your hands down to the blocks if you need. Belly pulls in. So we were here before, right? In tabletop, except the arms were reaching forward. So reach through that back left heel. Reach through the crown of your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, left toes down, sweep the arms up, crescent pose, high crescent pose. If you want to have a little bend in that back knee, go for it. If you need to come back down to Anjaneyasana, go for it. What's really nice about having an at-home practice and practicing virtually is that you can really customize your own yoga practice. You can really make it feel really nice and good and juicy in your body. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to open up Warrior 2. So start to spiral the back left heel down. You have heel to arch alignment in your feet. So bring hands to hips, just gaze down, make sure you have it. If you need to shorten your stance, go for it. Okay? Look out over that right middle finger if it's okay in the neck. Belly pulls in, shoulders down. If there's any tension in your breath or in the shoulders, just move it down to the feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm up, left arm down. Now try to be light on these left fingertips. If you're feeling fancy today, maybe take a half bind with that left arm. Deep bend in that right knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm up. Good. Now notice here, I'm not dumping down in that right shoulder, right? Pulling the right shoulder blade down my back so I can open across my chest. Maybe you want the right hand down to the floor or to a block. Press that right knee out and behind you. Press the outer left side of your foot down. Maybe sweep the left arm up and over the left ear. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale, come back up, Warrior 2. Start to straighten that right leg, reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen everything up. Exhale, Warrior 2. Keep going like this on your own, using your breath. Extra challenge here, really follow that right hand. Follow it up on the inhale, follow it back down on the exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale up. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, palms down, low lunge. Step that right foot to plank or lower the knees. Lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, low cobra, or maybe a medium cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes. Inhale through tabletop or plank pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Find your downward facing dog. You're doing amazing. Inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, travel to the top of your mat. So maybe you hop forward or maybe you just walk the feet forward. Find your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, cactus the arms, heart up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Step the right toes back this time. Right knee down. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Good. Shoulders down. Feeling that opposite energy, right? So right hip forward, left hip back. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the left fingers back, right fingers reach forward, open twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly in and twist. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, half splits. Maybe take your blocks. Straightening that left leg. Surrender. Breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, bend back into that left knee. Hands down, low lunge, lift the right knee up. Exhale, step the right foot next to left, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, chair pose. Start to lift the right knee in, standing straight, one-legged Tadasana. Find your steady gaze. Bend your left knee if you need. Shoulders down. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm back, left arm reaches forward, open twist. Twisting from the belly button, so every exhale, pull the belly button in, and you twist a little deeper. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Stretch that right leg back, warrior three. Reach through the right heel, reach through the crown of your head. Maybe bend that knee, or maybe take hands or fingertips to blocks. Long line of energy. Belly pulls in. Take an inhale. Exhale, right toes down, sweep the arms up, high crescent lunge. Catch your breath. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm back, Spiral the right heel down. We're setting up for warrior two. So adjust as you need to. Make sure you have that heel to arch alignment through the feet. Shoulders over the hips. Head over the shoulders. Reaching through the fingertips. And surrender here to your inner warrior. Maybe you set an intention for the rest of your day or night here. I am courageous, I am strong, I am loving, I am compassionate. Whatever word or feeling comes into your mind first, and go with it, flow with it. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And we're light on those back right fingers, we're not pressing down on that right leg. Maybe take the half bind if you took it on the first side. Bend deeply into that left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm to left thigh, right fingertips reach up. Press the left shoulder down the back. Or bring the left hand to the floor or to a block on the inside of your left foot. Revolve your heart up. Reach through the right fingers. Press the pinky side edge of both feet down. Maybe sweep the right arm up and over the right ear. Good. Take an inhale. Come all the way back up. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs. Reach the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, up. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Keep going on your own. Follow your breath. Follow that left hand as it comes up and as it comes down. Let's take one more. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, find a low lunge. Step the left foot to plank. You can take a vinyasa or maybe take a round of cat-cow. Maybe lower through chaturanga. And take upward facing dog. Thighs are lifted, hips are lifted. And downward facing dog, if that's where you're going. Maybe you take child's pose. Take an inhale wherever you are. Exhale, let it go. Let's all lower the knees, nice and wide. Toes together, maybe blanket under the knees. Scoot the hips back, you're in a child's pose. You can always sit back on a pillow too. Rest the forehead down. You can always slide a pillow underneath your torso here. So your torso has something to rest on. You can always just lower down on the forearms too if that feels better. Just breathe. Start to slow down your breath. And slowly, let's make our way through tabletop. And just start to walk the knees in. Just kind of sit back until you can bring the legs in front of you. Woo! So it's not a spicy flow today, but it was a flow nonetheless. I'm definitely sweating a little bit. Maybe you are too. Maybe your body at least feels warmer than it did when it came to the mat. If you hear any weird noises, I think my neighbors are doing gardening work, so I apologize for that. Okay, we're going to get into a little side body stretch here. So the right leg is straight, flexed foot. Left foot comes to the right inner thigh like this. You just kind of adjust yourself so you're a little bit on an angle with your hips. Prop yourself up, sit onto a couple of blocks or pillows if you need. Okay, let's bring the right fingertips down. Inhale, left arm sweeps up, and we just start to walk ourselves over. Nice side body stretch. Maybe the forearm comes down. Maybe support the back of your head with your left hand. Maybe take a fist with that right hand and just prop your head up too. What I want you to be mindful of is this left arm, right? It's not just hanging down, okay? So it's either lengthening and it's engaged and the tricep is rotating, or we bring the hand to the back of the head. But it's working, it's doing something. If either of those don't feel good, maybe take your left hand to your hip. Good. You should feel something along this left side body. Flex the right foot. Think about revolving the heart up. Oftentimes we forget to really stretch through the side bodies, and that's where a lot of us are really tight, is in our side body. Because we do a lot of strength work. We do a lot of core, vinyasas. We do a lot of stuff that strengthens our side body and strengthens the muscles around the side body. But sometimes we forget to really stretch it out and give it some time and space to actually open. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale, left hand to your side waist and just very slowly start to come up nice and slow. Ooh. Good. Okay. We're just going to switch sides here. So I'm going to take my left leg straight and I'm going to bring my right foot to my left inner thigh. Left foot stays flexed. Okay, grab any props if you think you might need them and if you use them on the first side. Left fingers down, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, side body stretch. And try to mimic what you did on the first side. So if you found something that felt good in your body, go for it. Take it on this side too. Maybe prop your head on your left hand. Maybe right hand to the back of your head. Maybe right hand to hip. Just find something that feels good. Take one more inhale, one more exhale. Bring the right hand to the right side waist and very slowly start to come up. Awesome. Okay. Let's take our legs straight in front of us. I'm going to turn myself on my mat a little bit. Good. Feet flexed. You can slide a pillow underneath your thighs. You can bend your knees. You can grab a strap around the soles of your feet. So many options for you. Just make sure you can feel the sits bones underneath you. Flex those feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over those legs. Good. Grab the pinky side edges of your feet. Unless you are holding onto a strap, then just ignore that. Otherwise, if you're reaching for the feet, it's the pinky side edge of the feet that we want to start with. Bend your knees if you'd like. You get a nice stretch through the upper scapula, the upper back. Wherever you decide to go, take an inhale and exhale, fold. And allow yourself to surrender. And inhale, slowly come back up. And bend your knees, place the feet down, scoot yourself forward on your mat. And slowly start to lower down. So we're gonna move into Shavasana. And I'm gonna give a few options. If you wanna take your legs up the wall, just slide your mat over to a wall space or maybe the back of a couch or bed or something like that. And you just drape your legs up and you really make sure that whatever you're using is just, your legs are just supporting or just resting on that support. This is a nice way to take Shavasana. Arms relax alongside you. Okay, or if you'd like to use your blocks for a little heart opener Shavasana, first block is for your head. Second block is going underneath the shoulder blade. So if you wear a sports bra or anything like that, it's that bra strap line that it goes on, okay? Right underneath the shoulder blade, so like this area. Okay, when you turn, you might have to do a little adjustment once you lay down. Okay, make sure that that first block is right underneath those shoulder blades. And the second block is for your head, so you can take the medium setting, right? You could take a taller setting, okay? Or the low setting. So it really just depends on what you want and what feels good. Just make sure the back of your head is nice and supported with that block, and then your arms are out wide. If this doesn't feel good, you can always replace the blocks with pillows and take this same variation but just with a pillow. You can have the feet down, knees up. You can take Baddha Konasana, supine Baddha Konasana, or maybe just straighten the legs, regular Shavasana. Wherever you decide to go, take a nice big inhale through the nose and sigh it out, let it go. Let the breath go, let the practice go, let the body and the movement go. Relaxing through the body wherever there's still stress and tension. Just relax. Relax the jaw, the eyes. Relax the fingers and toes. All the work is done. All you have to do now is rest. Please stay in your Shavasana for at least 2 to 3 minutes if you can spare the time. You could also just take a seated meditation if you prefer. This is where I leave you today. I hope that you enjoyed this practice. Hopefully you feel a little more warm and open throughout the body. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to reach out and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, my friends, Choose kindness and stay groovy. Namaste.